My name is Pablo Stanley. I am a designer at InVision. I also write comics, and this is kind of funny, but I'm a YouTuber. I do YouTube videos too, yeah, stuff like that. The challenges as being the lead designer of the studio platform are that this is all new. This is a product that is coming up off the ground. So the challenge is that we're creating something there's no precedent on what we're doing. But it's also the most exciting part of it that it's just a big thing that we're learning and we're growing and we're just like, while we're realizing a lot of things. I think the biggest challenge is that we want to give a product that designers and makers really enjoy working with. So we're creating something that will invite any maker to create amazing design tools for everyone else. And we're really excited about that. I suppose after doing a lot of work and being out there and using social media, and I have been lucky to be, number one, to be given a position as a designer in companies that have a big reach. And being in that position, I realized that, hey, I probably, there's an opportunity for me to reach out to other Latinx and Hispanic people that are interested in this, that are interested in the design, that working in a startup, working in tech, and working in design. And I think being in that position, I think it gives me some kind of, I felt a little bit of a responsibility to give back to the community and probably bring other people into the conversation. And I just know that there are a lot of people in Latin America, in Mexico, and Spain that are amazing creatives. And sometimes their voices might not be as heard in the design community and the tech bubble. So I want to open that bubble for other people to like come in and make it a little bit more diverse. That's probably my goal. Sometimes I do it. I also do it for selfish reasons. I want to be able to connect with other people that talk my language and that share a little bit of my culture too. I suppose there's a selfish reason there too. But yeah, all my Latinx homeboys and homegirls. Yeah, so my talk is about web accessibility, and I'm super excited about this because usually when you hear about web accessibility, it's almost like a thing that you need to do. It's like, oh my God, that sounds boring. That sounds like, and there's this myth that it's expensive, that it's boring, that it's hard. And I wish that people after the talk, they feel inspired to actually check whatever work they have done and see if it is accessible, and also feel empowered that the things that they need to do to make their work a little bit more accessible are not that hard, and actually can be one of those challenges that make their work a little bit more fun. So that's my goal, that break that myth that accessibility work is boring and it's not, and then it's hard. It's not. I think we hear a lot about immersive design, and also about, it sounds like a joke, but the best interface is no interface. But it's true. In the future, I think we're going to be slowly getting rid of the screen. And actually the environment is the interface, the things that surround you, and you're going to be interacting with these objects and this interface in a totally different way that is not I wonder what the double click of the future is, what the left swipe and the right swipe is. What are those same patterns that they're so ingrained in our minds now? In the future, it will be, I mean, there already are voice commands and probably gestures that are more like fluid and more organic. So I'm pretty excited about that. And I think I'm also excited about how many people are already talking about that. And you see it here at the awards conference, people really saying like, hey, this is the future. We should be talking about this, and also the implications, the ethical implications of all the work that is behind this. And it's really interesting to see a lot of people just opening up about this. And I'm excited about the future. My future projects, I can speak of, sometimes it's good to speak of the present projects that hopefully in the future are going to have grown into beautiful things. Right now, I'm going through the challenge of being a design lead, but also a part of the job is being like a manager. And I think that is totally new for me. And I really want to do my best on that. And probably by going through this experience, I get to learn and grow and probably share what I learned with other people, which is, I think the best way to learn is by teaching. So hopefully I get to share everything that I learned through this experience. I also, I have no idea what the future has for me. I tend to not really think too much about that because I feel like if I start thinking too much about it, it gets a little bit scary and dark. So I'm focusing on this right now, which is pretty fun.